Welcome to It's Rafiq. In this video, I am going to teach you how you can do a very long C program by using mobile. And maybe all of you know it is very difficult to do programming in mobile. That also a very long program. And many of you are doing some common mistakes for what you are not getting the output. So in this video, I am explaining about this common errors or mistakes that we do while we are doing it by using a mobile phone. First of all, you need a editor where you will write the program. You can use CXXDroid or coding in C. From this to any app you can use. I am going to do this today. I am going to use CXXDroid. So when you open it, you will see like this, two lines, and even if it is written something else, you can go here, folder icon, and you can tap on new. So you will get a new file like this. Then here by default one new function will be there. That one you can remove if you want. So you will remove that. And suppose now I am going to do this program, chapter 6, question number 14. Write a C program to accept 10 students marks in 3 subjects, calculate their average and declare their result as pass and fail. So how we'll do it? First we'll need a header file. For that we'll write include then stdio.h. This is header file that include all the printf and scanf files. After that we'll need a main function, this int main. So we will write here int, that is the return type of the program, and the function name is main function. And you have already got the importance of main function in class 9. It is the main function of the program from where the compiler start compiling. After the main function, we'll add the curly braces, and within this curly braces we are going to write the complete program. First we have to declare the arrays. So we are declaring the arrays int. We need 3 arrays, isn't it? For subject 1, I am writing the variable as s1, and within square bracket we are giving the size of the array. So we'll write inside square bracket it's 10, means it can store 10 elements. And next subject, it is subject 2, and square bracket we are giving the size. And after that one more variable, that is subject 3 as 3, and square bracket we are adding the size. Then again comma, we'll need one more array where we are going to store the average mark. We can also use a simple variable, so whatever you like. I am going to use one here, variable avg, and within square bracket size is 10. And after that we are also declaring one more variable which we are going to use as a counter, that is I. And after that we will use here semicolon. Our variable declaration done, 4 arrays and 1 counter variable. Now we are going to take input to the arrays. I think most of you know how to take input in an array if you are following your books or if you are following my videos. So we are going to use a for loop. Inside the for loop we will write the parts of the for loop. First we will define the I as 0, then we will write semicolon I, we will write less than 10, means we are going to run 10 times this loop. Then I, we will write here plus plus. Now we will go to the next line and we will add curly braces. Again we will go to the next line. Here we are writing print f, and within simple bracket we will write within double quotation enter student %d mark. After that you can use 2 colon, then slash n. Now After the quotation, we are giving here one comma, then we'll write here I plus 1. Now why I am writing here I plus 1? Because we'll write here I plus 1. Now why I am writing I plus 1 here? Because we have to write like student 1, student 2, like that. If I don't write here I plus 1, just giving I, then what happens? The value of I will be start from 0, and which will make it is difficult. After that we'll give semicolon, and now let's see whether this part work or not. We'll close the bracket. Again we'll come out from the loop and we'll write the last line of the program here, that is return 0 and semicolon. Most of you are doing one mistake here writing your return O. That is also a wrong thing. Always write here return 0, and it is not together. Return one space then 0. Then you will go back, and here you will close the bracket of main function. So I have written only to display student 1, student 2, student 3, like that 10 times. Let's run the program whether it's work or not. So it is working. You can see here enter student 1 mark, enter student 2 mark, 3 mark till 10. Now we'll have to take input to the array. For that, what we'll do, after the first printf we are using another printf. So we'll use here another printf, and within bracket we will write s or subject 1 mark. Then we can use a slash n and 2 colon, and here we'll give semicolon, and we'll go to next line. Here we'll use scanf statement, scanf, and within the brackets we are writing here within double quotation %d, because we are accepting integer values. And remember, if we need the marks in decimals like 13.2, 13.3, or if we need the real numbers, then we have to declare the arrays as float. As I am declaring the arrays as integer, it can accept only integer values. So that one I am going to explain later on. First, let's see by using integer only. So I am using %d, and you will write comma, and here you will write, first you will give n% symbol, that is in student language you can also say ulta s. Let's see where it is, this one, and we'll write the name of the array, which is s1, and within square bracket we will use here I, and after that we'll give semicolon. Now we are also taking the input for the first subject. Now let's see whether it work or not. Now enter student 1 mark, subject 1 mark. Suppose it is 23, then enter. Now student 2, subject 1 mark, 44. So this way it will accept. Now we'll go back to the program. Now we will copy these 2 lines, like that. I think all of you will know how to copy. Tap on the screen and wait for a few seconds. After that this option will appear, and you will select and you copy it. For copy you will use this one, square, double square box, not double square, we can't say, double rectangle box. It will show as copy. So text was copied. Now you will go to the next line and you will paste it. For pasting, you will again tap on the screen for a few seconds, and that one clipboard will be displayed here. You will paste it. Now instead of subject 1, in next line we will use it subject 2, and here in place of s1 we are going to write s2. So let's do whether it takes subject 2's mark or not. Subject 1 mark I am writing suppose 34, subjects 2 mark 67, and after that only came student 2's mark. So it will go on till last student. Now we will add subject 3 also. What it will do, we'll go to the next line. Again, as I have already copied that one, I can paste it here. Tap it for a few seconds, then tap on the clipboard icon, and here we will make subject 1 as subject 3, and this one also, instead of S1 we will use it as 3. Now let's try whether it's work or not. So it asking me enter student 1 mark, it's 23, enter. Student 2 mark, subject 2 mark 34, then subject 3 mark 56. After that came student 2. Now to make the difference between the students, we can draw a margin or draw a line. How we'll do that? Just after the last scanf statement, we'll add another printf statement, and there we are going to add within double quotation and just one dashed line, and after the line we will give here /n and semicolon. Now let's try whether it's work or not. Subject 1 mark I am writing 45, subject 2 mark 34, subject 3 mark 45. Now you will see one line, after that again student 2 mark. So this way we can draw a margin. It's look the output little clean or standard. Now let's do the calculations. We have to calculate the average mark of each student. How we'll do that? For it again we are going to use for loop, because we have to read the elements inside the array. For that we'll use for loop. So we will write here 4, and within simple bracket we will write it here I equal 0, then semicolon, I less than 10, semicolon, I plus plus. And here also most of us are doing one mistake. Sometime in for loop, to separate the conditions we use comma, which is wrong. Always we have to use semicolon. Now we'll add curly braces, and here we will write average avg, and within square bracket we will write I, means in average variable we are going to store the average values. And here we'll write equal, again we'll write s1, and within square bracket we will write I plus, again s2, this is subject 2, again square bracket, inside that I, and again plus, now s3. And while you are typing these things, don't give spaces. Sometimes it makes trouble, means where you are giving extra space, which space is making trouble for you, it will difficult for you to find out. Now it's done. It will give us only the total, right? We have to also divide them by 3 to find out the average. What we'll do, this s1, s2, s3 will keep inside a bracket. We'll keep inside a bracket and we'll divide it by 3. So this will give us average mark. Now we'll get the average and we'll close the bracket. Now suppose I want to display the average of each student. So let's see how we'll do that. We are going to just use a printf statement, isn't it? Printf, and we will write here just within single quotation average of student percentage D. Then we can write equal, again percentage D, and after quotation comma, on first percentage D students should come like student 1, student 2, and second percentage D the average should appear. So first one I will write I plus 1, and comma, for the second one we will write avg, and within square bracket I, after that semicolon. Now let's see whether it's work or not. So play button, asking to enter the mark of subject 1 23. Just I am writing some random numbers, otherwise it will take time. So just put some random number to check the average. This is the last student. Now you can see here we can see here average mark, average of student 141, average of student 2 56, average of student 3 52, and so on, and everything in same line because I have not added slash n there. Now according to the question we have to also compare the average, and who are getting above 45 we have to display them as pass, and who are below 45 to them as fail. For that what we will do, first we will remove this printf statement, and here we are going to one if statement. If, and within bracket we will write the condition as avg, and within square bracket we will write I. Then we will write double greater than equal to 45. If the student scores equal to or more than 45, then we'll have to display this line printf, and first suppose if printf, then we will write here, and before the if one more line we can write here printf. Then actually what do this printf statement will line will be little smaller, and within quotation we will write student percentage d result, and also we'll use slash n. And why we are using slash n, that you know only, I don't have to tell again. And after the printf, after the if statement, inside the printf statement we will display the average mark. So we'll write average, first double quotation, average equal, we will write percent d, and slash t we will write, here we will write pass. Then slash n also, it is very much necessary to go to the next line, and if it is not, else we'll write printf. This printf only will copy it and we'll add it as fail. If the student score less than 45, then what, it will fail. So we'll write here printf percentage d, and instead of pass we'll write it here fail. And for percentage d we have to display a variable, that one we'll write as avg, and within square bracket it is I. And this one also, oh sorry, for the first student we'll write here just I plus 1, because student 1 2 like that it will have to display. And after if statement we'll write here comma avg, and within square bracket I. And for the else statement also we'll give comma, then avg, within square bracket I. Now it's done. After displaying the result of each student, we have to draw a line. For that we can draw this one printf, and we can do this one within double quotation, just one line, then /n, and this line is unjust to look the output clean. Now let's run the program. So here we got a error. It's line number 24. How we'll read the error? So first you will see, read the line number 24, expected semicolon after expression printed, means I have missed semicolon, so it is showing the error. So just put the semicolon. Now run the program. So asking me to enter the marks 23, 34, 23. Just put some marks so that you can check the output. So this is the last student mark. So after entering the marks, you will see the result as you can see it here. Student 1 result, average 29, fail. Student 2, average 73, pass. Student 3, average 69, pass. So this way we will get the result. And as I have drawn that line, for that you can see after the each student result, you will see a line here. So this way you can do a long program by making it small and check each time whether it's work or not, so that you will find out the errors easily. When you write everything together, and it is quite difficult to find out the mistake, and as you are student, for you it is much difficult because you don't know the error message meanings. And try to read the messages, there you will get the hint to solve your problem. I hope you have understood how you can do this program. If you still have any confusion, or if you have any idea to make the code more simpler, then you can write it in comment section. And in code CXX, if you want to save the file, you can go here, folder icon, and here save icon is there. There you can write, select the folder where you want to save, public document. So use this folder, right? Allow, then select folder and give the file name as here new file CXX is there. You can give any name. Suppose I have did question number 14, so Q14, save. So now this file is saved in my mobile. Later on, if I require, I can go here, file, open, and public documents. Inside that we'll get this file. So here from I can open it and run it this way. So I hope you have understood about this. Thank you for watching. See you in a new video. Till then, take care.